Audi releases a lightweight, faster version of their top-of-the-line car. It's the R8 GT, and funny enough, its older sister Lamborghini just ran into her bedroom and is now throwing a hissy fit. Also, Tesla announces a new model. Gumball 3000 kicks off this week in London. And Ford, we gotta talk. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D. Welcome to a very thankful episode of Fastlane Daily. Now, I know we never really announced it, but some of you may have figured it out that we no longer shoot the show at Next New Networks. In fact, we now shoot in Times Square in the same building that TRL used to be shot in. Well, this past weekend, unless you've been living under a rock, right outside this window, a bunch of floors down, a terrorist placed a crude bomb inside a Nissan Pathfinder. Luckily, thanks to one of the street vendors that we see every day, the bomb was found before it went off. So all of us here just want to send a special shout out to that street vendor, the NYPD, FDNY, and all the great New Yorkers who have stood strong and stayed smart since 9/11. If you see something, say something. Over the weekend, Audi dropped the top on their latest version of the R8. It's dubbed the R8 GT. Think of it as the Superleggera version to the Gallardo. Audi engineers successfully combed 220 pounds out of the standard R8 by replacing many of the aluminum body panels with carbon fiber ones, as well as replacing a lot of small things that added up to make a huge difference. One such example is the polycarbonate rear windows. The 5.2-liter V10 also got a boost in horsepower from 525 to 560. Improving the overall power-to-weight ratio as well. The R8 GT can get to 62 in 3.6 seconds and out to a top speed of 200 miles per hour with a hint of a tailwind. Pricing? That's $250,000 for each of the 333 examples. I mean, we love you, Audi, but seriously, you're pushing your cool card cred with these numbers. Don't get the money eyes. I think it looks something like this.
I'm so sorry I made you rip.
I don't know what this. JF made that money eyes line. All right. The California-based electric car company Tesla has announced they will introduce a third model by 2013. In a press release this past week, Tesla confirmed that a crossover will join their lineup alongside the new Model S and soon-to-be updated Tesla Roadster. Now that the company has signed an agreement with Fiat and Chrysler to provide them with electric car technology and energy storage techniques, rumors are hinting that Chrysler may provide a chassis for the new crossover model. That means come 5 years from now, we may have a hard time identifying even more American brands. Hell, we might even have a hard time identifying America. I don't know what I meant by that. Maybe I did. And just when you thought Ford had it all figured out and was on the fast track to taking over the automotive industry, they come up with this. The Ford Mustang DUB edition. The car comes complete with 20-inch TIS wheels, Pirelli tires, Roush front grille, and special headrests that say DUB. The car is a joint project between Ford, Roush, and DUB magazine, leading us to ask this question. When did car magazines get into the business of making their own car packages? I mean, at least Roush is there in the mix, but we know there are different strokes for different folks. I mean, if you're like JF, you don't really like this kind of thing.
No.
But see? But me, I mean, I could do without the word dub on the side of it, but other than that, I think the car looks pretty good. Would I pay almost 5 G's extra for this package? No. No, I would not. But we get it. It's all marketing, but I wouldn't say this car is part of Ford's One Ford plan. But hey, Ford, we know you mean well. At least we think you do. Dub. And the Gumball 3000 rally kicked off this weekend. This year's trip brings the punk-ass rich, exotic car owners, and a handful of actual good drivers on a journey from London to Amsterdam, Sweden, and Denmark, where the cars will be put on a plane and flown to North America. Later this week, the traveling circus will make its way to Montreal, then Toronto, with the final stop here in New York later on this week. I actually got a lovely invitation in the mail to partake in the Gumball rally. It was nicely packaged, expressed how it would be great if I could be a part of it, and it would only cost me a mere $40,000. Thanks for the invite, but I figured I'll just sit this one out. All right. Well, that about does it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. This weather sucks in New York. Would I pay almost 5 G's extra for this package? No. Not at all. But we get it. It's all marketing. But I would say this. What am I saying? I wouldn't say this. You can get a, yep. This year's trip, son of a bitch. We have to go back. They will be traveling
Later this week, just think of that.
How'd it go today, Derek?
It went good. It was fun.